You're not broken. You may just be in your Saturn period trying to act like it is Jupiter. And that distinction matters because once you assess what is happening in the business, the next step is to contextualize it. That means you stop looking at the challenge as a personal failure and start looking at it inside the bigger pattern. Most business owners skip this part. They see a slow season and assume the offer is bad. They feel resistance and assume they are inconsistent. They hit operational chaos and assume they need to scale faster. They feel less visible and assume they are losing momentum. But cardology helps you ask, what season am I actually in? Because a Saturn period is not asking you to perform Jupiter. Saturn is not usually about more, more, more. Saturn is about structure, systems, discipline, accountability, cleanup. The parts of the business that need to mature before the next level can hold. So, if you are in Saturn and you are forcing a massive expansion strategy, you may feel blocked because the timing is asking for infrastructure, not because you are failing, because the business is asking to be strengthened. I have seen this with entrepreneurs who thought their business was slowing down because something was wrong. But when we looked at the pattern, the issue was not lack of potential, it was the back end. The offer was unclear. The client process was inconsistent. The pricing did not support the delivery. The owner was still holding every task in their head. So the aligned move was not to launch harder, it was to build the structure, clean up the systems, clarify the offer, document the process, then sell from a business that could actually support growth. That is what contextualizing does. It removes shame. It gives the challenge a place inside the pattern. A Jupiter period may explain why opportunities are opening. A Venus period may explain why relationships, branding, and client connection need attention. A Mars period may explain why the business is asking for decisive action. A Neptune period may explain why the vision is forming before the strategy is ready. And your birth card adds another layer. A five of diamonds may feel restricted when the business has no room to pivot. An eight or clubs may feel scattered when there is no clear focus. A hearts card may need to examine emotional labor and client dynamics. A spades card may need to examine systems, workload, and sustainability. The struggle is not always random. Sometimes it is timing. Sometimes it is design. Sometimes it is a pattern asking to be understood before it can be solved. Context changes the strategy. Keep watching.